November 22, 2022. We're in Mexicali, Baja California. As you can see, this is I'm shooting in the Chinatown of Baja California, where by word of mouth the residents and citizens from here say the best Chinese food is found here. Díganos su nombre y explíquenos un poquito de la historia de la comunidad china aquí en Mexicali.
Bueno, los chinos llegaron, como decía
The Chinese
anteriormente,
families, like I said before,
llegaron
they came,
a
they
establecerse
migrated
en
and
el
established
Valle de Mexicali.
in the valley of Mexicali.
Rentaron tierras
They rented land
y empezaron a producir algodón.
and they started to produce cotton, as you can see here on this mural.
Los propietarios de las tierras eran
The owners
una
of the
compañía
lands, it was from an established building,
llamada la
called
Colorado River.
the Colorado River,
Riverland Company
Riverland Company.
explotaba todas las tierras
They
del
would
Valle de
exploit all
Mexicali.
the lands of the valley of Mexicali.
Entonces se empezó a producir mucho algodón.
Then they started producing lots of in abundance in cotton.
Posteriormente ya
Before though,
se dijo que no
it
era
was said that
justo que
it wasn't
estuvieran
fair
explotando las
to
tierras
be exploiting the
los
lands,
chinos y
the Chinese family. So
llegaron a Mexicali
they did arrive to Mexicali,
gentes procedentes de Michoacán,
and folks from other
la
states like
mayoría de
Michoacán
Michoacán,
and
Jalisco,
they migrated
llegaron,
to,
pero se estaban quedando
but
como
many were
peones también,
more farm workers
trabajando para la
working
compañía
for the
Colorado.
company Colorado.
Y se inconformó la gente y
People were
se
not
levantaron
conformed, so they protested.
en armas allá en 1927,
1927.
quitándole las tierras a la
They
Colorado
took away
River.
the lands to the Colorado River Company
Y
at
se
that time.
formaron las primeras comunidades
In the first communities
en el Valle de Mexicali.
and in the
de
Valley of Mexicali
mexicanos.
of Mexicans.
Una de ellos fue elegido
Here.
Michoacán de Ocampo,
One of them was Michoacán de Ocampo.
Colonia Progreso.
Eran compañías.
No, son los primeros asentamientos de
Or the first
mexicanos
establishments of
que les dieron ya
Mexico here, where they were
un
given
pedazo de tierra
land
para
so that
vivir y para cultivar.
they can cultivate.
Y los chinos se
crops.
vinieron principalmente a
And
la
then
zona
Chinese
urbana.
zone came to the urban area to establish their businesses. Aquí podemos ver Laguna Salada, Sierra Cucapa, perdón, y Estados Unidos. ¿Qué significan esas áreas? Y Mesa Arenosa.
La mesa arenosa. Bueno, los mexicanos llegaron por ferrocarril vía
A lot of
Estados
the
Unidos.
Mexicans came via the
Por
United
eso
States via the
aparece Yuma.
railroad line. So that's why we see Yuma in the far corner of this map.
Entonces, el río
Then
Colorado se
the
vio que era
Colorado
muy
River,
difícil cruzar
they
el
noted
río
it was
Colorado
very
por
difficult.
la mesa arenosa.
it was very
la
difficult to go through the
filtración.
to travel through the Mesa Arenosa because of the
Se pidió
filtration
permiso
of water. I believe that
a México
they
al
asked
gobierno
permission to
mexicano
the Mexican government
para construir un canal
to create a canal
que cruzara por México
that would cross through
y llevara
Mexico
aguas
and would
hasta
take water
Estados Unidos.
all the way to the U.S.
Ese fue el canal Álamo.
The Alamo Canal
Y
was called.
actualmente las
Actually,
aguas
and
del
now
río
actually
Colorado
now the waters of
llegan
Rio
hasta el
Colorado
Valle Imperial
arrive to all the way
y
to
el
Valle
de
Imperial
Mexicali para la
and the Valle de
agricultura.
Mexicali for all
por eso
agricultural needs.
Que tenemos estas referencias aquí
There's
históricas.
the dragon tail.
Anteriormente en Río Colorado había un
Before in Rio
barco.
Colorado there was a ferry or boat.
Hoy en día ya
Nowadays,
ya no lleva tanta agua, ya
It
no
doesn't
hay,
carry a lot of the abundance
hay
of water as in the
embarcaciones.
past. There's no
ha disminuido el
boats or
caudal
ships that would
del Río Colorado,
come
ya
now.
no es posible.
It's not possible due to the lack of water and
Pero el agua se sigue
the
aprovechando.
reduction. But the water is still being used to, and is maximized in different usage.
Para Mexicali
Is diverted to Mexicali
y para todo el Valle Imperial.
and all the Imperial
Calexico,
Valley,
todos
Calexico,
los pueblos.
and all the other towns. Muy bien, entonces me habías comentado, you had mentioned que habían fallecido muchos en el intento de llegar a establecerse aquí, o que unas aguas le llamaban chinascas, aguas chinascas. Some of the waters,
En su recorrido por el desierto.
many of the Chinese families
Venían
that migrated, they were as they crossed the deserts,
cruzar
Sonoran Desert.
junto a la Sierra Cucapá,
They had to cross the Sierra
una zona muy
Cucapá.
caliente.
It was a very hot zone,
Estamos
very
hablando
arid,
más de
dry.
50 grados centígrados. Y ahí quedaron muchos.
Like 125 Fahrenheit and super hot. Y muchos fallecieron en el transcurso. Many died in this area of the zone Sierra Cucapá. And so
Esa zona, esa
that
lugar,
zone in that place
se le conoce como el
is
chinero.
It's called as the Chinero because of those
Por la
folks of
cantidad de
descendancy
chinos que
of
quedaron.
Chinese, and many who lost their lives and in high numbers, and that was part of their struggle, and many lost their lives as they were seeking more opportunities. Déjame preguntarte, ¿qué es lo que los motivaba a las familias chinas hacer el recorrido tan peligroso como en esos tiempos? Obviously, what was the main factor or motivation to make this dangerous trip of migration?
Bueno, los chinos tienen corazón de aventureros.
Well, a lot of the
en
families from
China, era
China,
muy
they
complicado
have that adventure,
para ellos también.
internal seeking of adventure,
Y buscaron nuevas
and they
oportunidades
were looking for
en
new
tierras
opportunities
como las nuestras.
and new lands like here in Mexicali and or Mexican territory.
Ya una vez que llegaron ellos,
Once they arrived,
trajeron a familias,
many
muchas
then
familias
traveled
fueron llegando.
or started calling other family members to come and try their luck.
Y todas son bien recibidas, se
And
apoyan mucho entre
they
ellos.
were helping each other. They work in as a collaborative community, helping each other, and so that's how they operate.
A todos los chinos se les ve muy bien en Mexicali.
Here in Mexicali,
Son parte de la
they
historia.
see the Chinese community as an integrate, equal partners in the community, and as you had mentioned previously, they're seen as founders, también fundadores
Son parte de la
in
fundación.
part, and they play a role in that foundation.
Pero
There was
no
also,
son los fundadores.
of course,
pero
they weren't
sí,
the founders, but they're viewed as, and they value their contributions as the community grew, and that was very interesting, muy interesante. I had flashed my camera here to the cotton worker here, a Chinese cotton worker, but you could not see the face earlier because the sun was right on the face here, painted in the mural. There's the cotton that flourished. Many claim it was the capital of the cotton back in the day. And let me just, one more time, zoom in here. There's Yuma, Mesa Arenosa, Rio Colorado. Laguna Salada, and that was the pretty much part of the route as the Chinese immigrants onboarded and started their trek. Many died in the process, I should say, as many seeking a better way of life.